What's up everybody, I'm Jason and welcome back to some more tips and tricks for the Canon EOS R5. So in this video we are going to take a look at what I'm going to call upgrading or promoting a Bluetooth connection from say your smartphone or tablet to a full Wi-Fi connection. And then I'm also going to show kind of the manual way of doing this as well because the first part of it is so easy. Now, as usual, I always have this usual kind of disclaimer. So what I'm going to be talking about and demonstrating in this video are software-based features that are available on the EOS R5, and they're also included on many of Canon's other cameras that support wireless networking or wireless communication, such as the R3, R6, and R7. However, I own and use the EOS R5, and that's what I've used for all of my testing and all of these demonstrations. Consequently, if you own a different model camera, you may find that your camera behaves slightly differently or lacks some of the features. However, this should be pretty much universal to all of these series of cameras. So let's start by promoting a Bluetooth connected smartphone. Now, when you promote a Bluetooth connected smartphone or automatically create a Wi-Fi network from a Bluetooth connected smartphone, the camera and smartphone talk to each other, figure out what the wireless network should be. The camera switches into the AP mode, so it creates its own wireless network. They share the password internally between them, so you don't have to do anything. And basically, all you have to do is do something on your phone in the Canon Camera Connect app that prompts the thing to jump to full capabilities. So if I'm on my phone here and I am currently, well, my camera's not on, hang on. So now my camera is on and my phone is showing that I am paired with the camera over Bluetooth. So that's what this Bluetooth and location information is saying, as I'm providing location information and the camera is connected with Bluetooth. Now, if I want to upgrade this to a full Wi-Fi connection, say I'm out in the field and I have the camera mounted somewhere where it's hard for me to see and I want to do that, I can just say tap remote live view shooting. And now the camera and phone will do their thing communicating. So the phone is now asking me to join the camera's network. I will hit join. This network is secured, it is encrypted, there is a password on it, but the phone and camera have communicated that over Bluetooth so that you don't have to be, you don't have to deal with that essentially. And after a few seconds, I now have remote control over the camera over the Wi-Fi network. So this is a local Wi-Fi network for the camera. Now, if at any point I want to disconnect the camera and phone on this Wi-Fi network, I can do one of two things. Of course, I can hit the menu button on the camera, I can go to the Wi-Fi Bluetooth connection on the camera, and I can hit disconnect. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it, if I don't have easy access to the camera, is I can simply hit the little X next to the Wi-Fi button or the Wi-Fi indicator in the Canon Connect or the Canon Camera Connect app and say yes, and now it has torn down all that network. So if I look on the camera, the Wi-Fi Bluetooth connection is back to connect to something. The phone has turned off the Wi-Fi connection and is back on my network that it would normally be. Now, of course, this is a great process if you are out in the field shooting somewhere and you don't have a wireless network that your phone and camera could actually be on. Because if you're at your home or your office or your studio, you're probably not going to want to have to take your phone off of that office's network, put it on its own little insular network with the camera. You'd much rather have everything on the camera as a whole. So that brings me to the second part of what I want to look at or talk about in this video, which is the manual configuration of the same kind of process, but we're going to do it on the camera side, where we essentially have much more flexibility over what the camera is going to do. Now, I should note that this process is functionally the same as setting up and pairing a smartphone with the Canon Camera Connect app to your camera in the first place. However, when I set this up originally in the Bluetooth video, I paired my camera and phone with Bluetooth. So if I go to the Wi-Fi 1 menu and we go to the Wi-Fi Bluetooth connections and we go to smartphone, you'll see my smartphone, which is highlighted, it's called Serval, has a Bluetooth symbol, which I already talked about how to pair this for Bluetooth in my Bluetooth GPS video. So it should already be, if you've already done that with your phone, it should already be in the list. So I'm going to just hit the set button and select that. Now, the camera is prompting me to manually connect via Wi-Fi to the current Bluetooth paired smartphone, and I'm going to say OK. And in this case, this is the standard wireless connection setup screen that you would see anywhere else. Now, because I didn't hit switch networks, it's automatically going to connect to the Wi-Fi network that it was last connected to, which is my Wi-Fi network here, and I don't have to do anything. And as you can see from the phone, I'm paired. I have control over the camera from the phone. The point of this option is that it provides a lot more flexibility in what you can do. You can, of course, create your own wireless network, selecting AP mode and doing the whole thing on the camera. Again, as with the promoting a Bluetooth camera connection from the phone, you can also disconnect from the EOS Utility app on your phone, and it will bring down all of the stuff on the camera with respect to the Wi-Fi connection. Okay, so this one was pretty quick. There's not a whole lot to go into in depth here. Of course, once you've connected your camera to your phone over Wi-Fi, you have the full gamut of remote control capabilities, of wireless file transfer capabilities, all of the things that you could do with the camera through the EOS Utility. So once you're there, you can do pretty much everything that you can being connected to the camera. So anyway, if you found this useful, let me know by hitting that like button. Also, if this kind of thing seems like it might be your kind of thing, please consider subscribing if you're not already. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.